Trump redirects funds for migrants to homeless veterans. Guys, I like the idea of this. I've absolutely always said I've never changed my tune under any circumstances since I've been on YouTube, basically dictating that there should never be such thing as a homeless veteran. It just does not make any sense. I think if you fight for us, we should fight for you equally, right? Absolutely. I also don't think that you should be paying any type of taxes when you come back to the United States of America. I don't see how that should be a thing. Like if our taxes go up $1, let's say, or $3 a year, $5 yearly throughout the entirety of all of us, right? Imagine all you have to do is say, hey, listen, this is for the veterans. Okay, I'm sure the majority of Americans would be like, okay, great, no problem. Right? I need something like this to happen, right? So if we're going to start moving funds specifically from the illegal immigrants to homeless veterans, I do think that's absolutely amazing. All right? Absolutely. Completely. But all right, let's jump into it. It's a suggestion via Discord. Let's check it out, guys.
All right, so President Trump signing an executive order creating a new Center for Homeless Vets, and he'll pay for it by redirecting funds that were used for the illegals in this country to fund all of this. Tunnel to Tower CEO and founder Frank Siller joins us now. Frank, so the president has made it very clear we were using all this other money for people that weren't citizens. Let's take care of our vets. How's that going to help Tunnel to Towers?
Well, I love the announcement, the executive order. I mean, you just think about how many homeless vets that we have on the streets here. We should take care of them first before anybody else, quite frankly. The president, during his first 4 years, paid a lot of attention to our veterans, and most certainly doing it again in his second term. He has said in the campaign that he wanted to eradicate homelessness amongst our veterans. This is exactly our mission at the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Yes, we're going to take care of all the great heroes that are catastrophically injured. We're going to deliver them mortgage-free smart homes and fallen first responders and Gold Star families.
Okay.
One dies on the line of duty, leaves young kids behind. We're going to take care of every single one with the mortgage-free homes. That being said, there are so many homeless veterans that give us this country that we live in.
Guys, that absolutely sounds like a great program. Completely. I'm definitely going to go look into that, see if we can help in any means here, guys.
That being said, there are so many homeless veterans that give us this country that we live in, and this executive order is going to make a tremendous difference, put a big spotlight on it.
What are you hearing from the vets? Because, I mean, we see them on the streets of America today. You know them personally. You've been housing them already with Tunnel to Towers. What are they saying now?
Tunnel to Towers
is activating the country and saying, hey, we got to take care of our people.
Well, you know, so I did a walk for the 20th anniversary, and I walked from the Pentagon to Shanksville Ground Zero. And I remember walking through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I went under an underpass, and down there were so many homeless people, and most of them were veterans, and it was gut-wrenching to see that. They need our help. They need our help. They served our country. They put their lives on the line for us. We need to take care of them. And exactly what we're doing at Tunnel to Towers. We ask people to go to T2T.org, go do $11 a month. But we can't do it alone. We need Fox viewers. They're terrific. You know, you've been helping us for so many years. But it'll be great if, because of this executive order that President Trump has put out there, he has a mission to get this done, and we have a mission to get it done. And I believe, you know, public and private working together, that this is the only way it gets done.
Frank?
Yeah, I definitely think that we can actually make a gigantic dent in that if we kind of all come together actually, you know, for one specific cause. And again, if you fought for us, we should have no problem fighting for you guys. I don't see how $11 a month is going to be, you know, massively harmful, but it will be for some, obviously. But I think that that's absolutely a great cause here, guys. Seriously,
this is good work. But I was telling you off air, this is hard work. I mean, I know the boys that I spend time hunting with. You know, in a minute they'll be fighting or anything. You got to house these guys with mental health problems, drug addictions, don't have social services for food and everything, and keep order as well. How do you do it?
Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, I'm going to just read out the list of places where we're doing for homeless veterans right now. We're buying hotels or vacant land, and we're building these villages or renovating these hotels into permanent housing for the older veterans and transitional for younger ones, because we want them to transition out and back into society. Atlanta, Georgia, Bradenton, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Bayville, New Jersey, just broke ground on it, Harrisburg, Denver, Buffalo, New York, Detroit, North Carolina, North Charleston, South Carolina, Houston, Riverdale, Austin. We're already in in California. In the West LA property, which the president talked about, we already have a facility there that we've been working on for the last couple of years. And we poured in to that project, because it was stalled for quite a while. We poured $72 million into that project to get homeless veterans off the street.
Wow,
but
dude.
the list goes on. I got another 20 properties here that we're buying hotels to, because in that, because you talked about what they needed, right? What they needed. So on these premises, on these properties, we give career and educational guidance, behavioral health support, which is mental health treatment, substance abuse treatment. Come on, because we know that has to be taken care of. You just can't put a roof over their heads. You got to get them. There's counseling,
fix the
therapy,
issues.
preventive care, rehabilitation, entitlement and benefit supports, and more and more and more, because put a roof over their head, but get them the help they need, because you know what? These are great heroes, and they deserve us.
You made a
to
promise
take
that
care
you were
of them.
going to do it. The president made a promise that he was going to do it, and now we see the forces coming together. I
Right.
can't wait to see what's going to happen
Public and
next.
private coming together.
Thanks, Frank. We appreciate you, brother.
I'm Steve Doocy.
Okay, guys. This is absolutely a cause that I can definitely get behind here, guys. Again, because I've always said the same thing. I've never kind of faltered here. I truthfully don't understand how America treats the people that fight for America. It just doesn't make any sense, regardless of whatever political ideology that you're basically inundated with, let's say. I do think that if you do have the ability to understand that these people are risking their lives for us, we should absolutely be able to take care of them. What's interesting also here is that a lot of the things that this guy here just mentioned that he's actually doing from the private sector is crazy to me. And the reason why it's crazy to me is because why aren't these things being done by the federal government? Guys, I don't know. I'm not trying to start nothing out here. All right. I'm just trying to understand, guys. Do you send people to absolute horror and then bring them back into, let's say, into the country without fixing the mental things that come from seeing all this horror? Please don't tell me is that what happens, guys? Is that what happens? Guys, I hope that's not the case here, guys. I mean, like, I understand that there are some issues, a lot of issues, guys, right? But I hope that's seriously not the case, because it does seem like he's doing all the things that the government should basically be doing, specifically when it comes to the people who are fighting to keep, kind of America's borders, let's say, right? And for the interests of the United States of America. Again, he's saying basically $11 a month. I think that's actually absolutely a great cause. If you have an extra 11, that's a great cause to actually to fund here, guys. And it does seem like they're doing a lot for, a lot of the older veterans and along with the newer veterans. Congratulations. I'm shaking your hand through the screen here. But all right, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Let me know in the comments what I should be checking out next. I'll catch you guys later.